Hi, everybody. Welcome to WCA Extra. This is our live dance streaming show that kicks off every morning at 9:15. A few minutes late this morning, but I just want to touch on a pretty neat thing coming out of Rutland. It's a camp, a summer camp for young girls to get involved in STEM. And our Connor Ullathorne was there and can probably speak more on it than I just did. Kind of run me through, Connor, what this is, Rosie's Girls in Rutland. Kind of tell me about that and how young women can get involved at a place like this.
Yeah, good morning, John. So basically, it's a partnership between Vermont Works for Women and then the Mint Makerspace in Rutland. The Mint's basically kind of like just like a space where people can either rent out or just kind of go to camps through the Mint. It's a spot where people can do welding, do like woodworking. They just provide all the tools, supplies, whatnot. Very cool spot out of Rutland. The girls meant for middle school age girls, so like 6th grade through 8th grade. Try to see if they have an interest in pursuing, just like you said, STEM fields, fields where they're working with tools, whatnot, stuff like that. It's just kind of a good initiative that they're trying to see, hey, can we get some more young girls interested into career paths, try to fill some goals down.
Absolutely. And Connor, I know you were there probably now a couple days ago. Who's eligible for this? Who can get involved? Kind of just run me through that. I know you said young girls, but like who specifically can participate?
Yeah, I don't think it's limited to any, like it's limited, okay, for the age groups. So then if you go look at other programs at the Mint, they do have adult workspaces and just work classes for, adult women, which was part of one of the goals with Rosie's Girls. Like, hey, look, we have these other classes coming in, see what they're doing, learn from them. And some of the counselors there was basically saying, we're also teaching these girls about other opportunities they could go into. One of the counselors, for example, is with the iBots team out of Rutland. So kind of providing a role model, essentially, for some of these girls to see, hey, look what I'm doing, you can do this too.
Absolutely. Did you do iBots?
I did, yes.
Ago, right?
Yes,
yeah.
They went to the first national championship this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. And one last thing, Connor, I know they're doing some great work there. What were they working on? They're building some projects. What was some of the stuff they were making there?
Yeah, so one of the things when I was there, which was Friday, I believe, when they were actually making toolboxes, and then the organizers at the Mint gave them also like toolkits to send them. So they were saying, hey, let's build your little toolbox here, and then you can take these tools home with you that we're given for you. They also had a couple other projects. I think one of the projects they worked on was like a cornhole game that they made completely from scratch.
Yeah.
Basically, the instructor was like, hey, I'm giving you guys just the raw wood. Go make it yourself at the end of the camp. And she said there was some great growth from some of the young girls there. So it was a cool event to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a pretty cool thing, especially for people who are looking for something different to do other than the traditional summer camp. And it seems like a lot of fun and pretty productive as far as a stepping stone into the workforce. But Connor, thanks so much for hopping on this morning. I know we'll play that in just a second so we can kind of see more of that stuff. But I know you probably got a busy day ahead of you, so I'll cut you loose. But Connor Ullathorne, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks, John.
Yep. Again, that was Connor Ullathorne talking about the Rosie's Girls summer camp there. It's a great. What he was telling us that getting them involved in the STEM field as well. So, very cool thing. I can pull up his story to more eloquently tell this than I am right now, but we'll do that in just a sec here.
It's really important. It shows me like how to do things and how to behave with all of these tools and with teammates.
Audrey Valadez will be heading back to Mill River Union High School in the fall. But first, she's welding, cutting, and hammering her way through the summer at the Mint Makerspace. Throughout the Rosie's Girls Camp, counselors say they challenge 6th through 8th grade girls to improve skills that help problem solving in the future. It can also help them to gain confidence in themselves during a time that organizers say is critical.
So having that safe and brave space to both figure out who you are and where you want to be and what are the emotions I'm navigating this covers all of it.
I think that's the biggest takeaway from this camp is seeing from day one being so scared to even touch the chop saw to like, I've got this, step away, I can do it. It's building confidence in them outside of the things that society says that they need to be confident in.
In the camp's third year at the Mint, giving girls a challenge while opening up their eyes to future careers is a key selling point for both campers and organizers.
We've talked about a lot of STEM, and I was already kind of interested in this, but this really kind of inspired me to keep going with it.
And what we hope from this program is that we at least spark an interest and a curiosity in these industries, and so that they can get into this building and see all the different makers and see all the different opportunities.
Run by women and high school staff, Kim Griffin of the Mint says making sure young girls knows there's a pathway for them in their future starts with who's giving them a helping hand.
When I was this age and when I was a middle schooler, I didn't have female representation. When I was looking to what is my career going to be, I didn't have role models. Purely representation alone to be for the young women and gender expansive youth to see that leadership is huge.
Vermont Works for Women says they'll hold another camp here in Rutland starting July 22nd, as well as other Rosie's Girls camps around the state through August. Reporting in Rutland, Connor Olathorn, Channel 3 News.
Again, that was our Connor Olathorn talking about a really cool camp out of Rutland for young girls to get involved with STEM. You can read that full story on WCAX.com. And Peter, I know we're talking about summer camp here. Might actually be a nice day to, I guess you could stay inside. It's a nice day out, but I mean, it is a little warm today.
Yeah, so right now, not a bad start to the day out there. As a matter of fact, you can see as we take a live look outside from Middlebury, not looking too bad in that direction. Got a good amount of sunshine out while we pull up the weather computer momentarily here. As mentioned, not a bad start to the day. You can take a view of satellite and radar right now. As we start off the day, we're going to be talking about, generally we saw a few showers earlier this morning, but now those clouds beginning to diminish across the region. Really, as we head through the mid to late morning hours and into the afternoon, we're going to be talking about a good amount of sunshine out there, take you out across the region. Some places still contending with a bit of that cloud cover. You can see places like Linden, still talking good amount of cloud cover out there, but a little bit of brightening in the skies, especially compared to what we saw earlier this morning. Also take you up towards Newport right now. They're sitting at 75 degrees, rather gray and cloudy over Lake Memphremagog. Here in the Champlain Valley, still hanging on to a few clouds, but we also got the sunshine starting to break out right now. Temperatures back into the 70s here for all of us. Springfield already up to 80 degrees, and that's foreshadowing for what we're going to see here as we head through the rest of the afternoon. We are heading back into the mid and upper 80s and the lower 90s out there. So here's how the day shapes up on Futurecast. We roll around to lunchtime. Again, we're talking a good amount of sunshine out there. But take a look at what happens as we head towards later this evening and through the first part of the overnight hours tonight. You can see this line of showers and thunderstorms coming at us from the west. Some of these definitely have the potential of being on the stronger side. You might as well say the best potential for severe weather between about 5 and 10 o'clock this evening. Those gradually advance eastward here, making their departure as we head towards the early morning hours tomorrow. We start off your day on Wednesday, again dry out there, a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Another potential in a few showers and thunderstorms here as we head through Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Did want to talk about this real quick, the severe weather potential here for the day today. Earlier this morning when we were on the air on WCAX, we talked about much of the area, the southern half of the region being a level 2 out of 5 risk. Now a bulk of the southern half of the region has been upgraded to a level 3 out of 5 risk. To give you some perspective, that's about the highest risk level that we will ever see in our neck of the woods. So there is definitely a potential for a few stronger thunderstorms across the southern half of the area. The main threats being gusty winds as well as some small hail. An isolated brief tornado cannot be ruled out, but again, that not being the main threat today. Also did want to just mention this real quick as well. Some of those cells could have heavy torrential downpours that could quickly produce over an inch of new rain in some locations. So yeah, we will have to keep an eye on some localized flash flooding, not like the flash flooding that we saw here last week. The other big story today, well, the heat. Again, we have a heat advisory up for the Champlain Valley as well as the Upper Valley, highlighted in that orange color. That's where we could see heat indices upwards of 98 degrees. And, well, here's the reason why. Once again, temperatures quite warm out there, mid to upper 80s and lower 90s here through the course of the day today. Cold front will swing through the region here as we head towards the day tomorrow. Take a look at what that does to our temperatures here through the second half of the week and the weekend. Looking a lot nicer, a whole lot more refreshing out there. And, well, that's the same time frame for a relief from the humidity as well. Take a look at Wednesday into Thursday here. You can see those dew points basically drop like a rock in that time frame. So as we head towards Friday and into the upcoming weekend, it's going to start to feel a whole lot more comfortable out there as well. We just need to get there. Through the rest of the day today, mid to upper 80s, lower 90s out there. Again, sunshine here through the first part of the day today. Then as we head towards this evening, we start to see that potential begin to rise here for showers and thunderstorms. Again, some of those thunderstorms could be on the stronger side of things here as we head through this evening and into the first part of the night tonight. As we head through the course of the early morning hours tomorrow, we begin to dry things out. Overnight lows, again, quite mild out there, falling back into the upper 60s and 70s. And for your day tomorrow, I think most of us at least a few degrees cooler than what we're seeing today. Most of us in the low to mid 80s here for daytime highs for your day on Wednesday. Now look at that 7-day forecast again. The potential for a few stronger thunderstorms this evening and tonight, especially across the southern half of the region. Then as we head towards your day tomorrow, again, a few more showers and thunderstorms. That system tomorrow, a part of a cold front that's going to bring much nicer, much more refreshing, and cooler weather as we head through the rest of the weekend into the upcoming weekend. As a matter of fact, look at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We get the sunshine back, temperatures upper 70s. Low to mid 80s, and John, well, we're going to be talking about much more comfortable dew points as well. So humidity, not a big concern either. We just need to get there.
That's what I was about to say. We have some kind of topsy-turvy weather the next couple days. Hopefully nothing too crazy.
Yeah, something that we'll be keeping an eye on. Meteorologist Jess Langlois, Chief Meteorologist Gary Sadowski will be here all afternoon and all evening and all evening, keeping an eye on anything that does come our way later today.
Yeah, some definitely keep a watchful eye out for. And Peter, I just want to touch on too some pretty loud thunder lightning. We talked about this morning, and I know some people on the morning shift kind of got woken up by that.
Yeah, we had a good amount of lightning roll through here in the Champlain Valley, at least last night. The funny thing is we slept through it, but
like a rock.
Other people on the morning shift definitely did not.
Definitely kind of a disruptor to the night, but not for us. But anyway, thank you, Peter, and thank you for watching WCA Extra. Of course, you can catch Peter and I just a couple hours at our noon show and see all of our content on WCAX.com. Our evening shows as well. So until then, I guess we'll part ways and we'll see you at noon.